So cool. Let's start off like, what was your introduction to MCing or DJing? Like, where did that forward from?
The MCing part of my life, especially like the rap world. It's like everyone back in the day. Like everyone just, you see, a couple of the man them rapping.
Yeah.
Everyone has an eight bars tucked somewhere though, innit? Everyone had one, and I felt like, bro, let me try a thing. But you know what it is? Like, well, every time I tell this part of my story, I always say, I recognized that I wasn't as good as other people. Do you know what it is? Some artists take longer to figure out that maybe their calling ain't rapping.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the reality is, as much as I love rap and I love the game, my calling was never that. But of course I tried the thing. So we had in Downham, you know where Downham is?
No.
Downham is literally near Grove Park, yeah?
Okay.
So there was a studio near Grove Park called Downham Beats, and it's that studio everyone used to forward there after school and just do 8-bar rhythms.
Okay.
So obviously these are the grime days where 8-bar rhythms was the thing.
Days, yeah.
So boy, like in Lewisham, there were so many 8-bar rhythms that went off. There was the opening rhythm, hands in the air. There were so many.
Hands in the air is legendary.
There were so many iconic rhythms. So of course, the older lot, a lot of them that was on like hands in the air or these bait ones, they used to go to my school. So when I was coming in year 7, but when I entered in year 7 at school, literally all the older lot in year 11, they were all killing it on these 8-bar rhythms. So of course we were like the youngers and we used to just forward and try a thing. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I knew Walkz, let me show you, this is when I knew I wasn't that. You know, in 8-bar rhythms, sometimes when you're the last one, no, if you're like they're the end, like maybe second to last or third to last, you're probably not it back in them days.
Okay.
See, nowadays, if you hear an 8-bar rhythm,
the last one's probably the best one. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, that's not the indication that you were the one. From early, I knew I wasn't the one. And also, I was never like wanted to be in front of the camera that much. So I was like, don't know, man. I just was never that kind of guy. I like to be behind the scenes and helping. And I like DJing, innit? I love music. I always wanted to be a DJ, secretly. So, yeah, that was probably my introduction, man. Come to that studio.
Tell me about Grime Online.
Grime Online was a mad... Wait, how do I sum this up? Grime Online was like a studio where you didn't know if you were going to make it out alive.
What? What was you not doing just to make music?
No, Walkz, I don't think you understand. The studio got ransacked so many times because it was just peak. Like, it was in the middle of everywhere. So it was actually based in Ladywell, yeah?
Yeah.
And Ladywell was like, there was a block near Ladywell that was kind of flames.
Yeah.
But then also Ladywell was right next to Lewisham. And let's say Lewisham High Road, where the McDonald's is like a mutual area.
Okay.
Everyone used to forward around that area because that was like Switzerland.
Okay, the neutral spot, yeah.
Kind of.
Cool.
But it was still flames. So we used to stream like this. But imagine we're streaming grime sets.
Okay.
So there were times where like man would spit. There was
so you go on the website, you click the webcam thing, and alright, cool.
And I was going there, I was DJing. So I was spinning all the instrumentals for bare MCs from across the borough to come and forward and spit.
Yeah.
But bro, when I tell you, it was just mad. It was like an outhouse, but not an outhouse. It was like literally like a mad. It was a mad kind of. I can't say it was like. It's like a container that had decks and a mixer. I just used to go there.
Yeah.
But that became a spot where everyone used to just come and try out, and just like if you got a new tune you wanted to spin, you would go Grime Online and spin it on there. If you wanted to clashes, everything used to go off.
Clashes.
Yeah, everything. It was like, I don't want to say as big as Lord of the Mites, but it's like Lord of the Mites in Lewisham.
What's the most notable clash you remember from that time?
You know what it is? My I don't know, my memory don't go that far back with clashes, but I remember there was one time where P Money pulled up.
Oh shit.
With Cozzy. And they just spun the set for 60 minutes straight. Like no other MC could get a word in edgeway, because you know there's levels in it. And if you're going there, like you're probably not established yet, but you're on the way to it. But yeah, that was memories, man. That was good times. Can't lie.
So wait, I was also like going back to your music career and that.
music. I'd never had a music career.
You had a video on Channel U.
Yeah, but the Channel U thing. Yeah, but again, I wasn't good, so we X'd that part of my history, man.
To have a video on Channel U isn't no normal thing, though.
Yeah, but let me not lie to you. Can I be real?
Go on.
There was a time where Channel U.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not trying to draw no one out, but if you had enough bread,
yeah, you're getting on the channel.
You can get on there.
Alright, cool.
So that's what I'm saying. You see me, I'm a very realistic person, you know, bro. I'm never gonna act like I was something that I wasn't.
This point here, yeah, is from Boast, innit? So.
Hey, Boast, you're moving mad. All of this.
Can we hear one of your grandpas?
Nah, man, I don't have them. I don't remember them. Facts.
You don't remember not a 4-bar?
Nah, I don't remember them. I remember memory, innit?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I was looking forward to that. That happens
when you get older.
I was looking forward to the bar, you know.
Do you know what it is? Let the stream go on for a little bit longer. We'll see what's going on.
What's Allstar Skankers? What was that?
So Allstar, the whole concept of that, yeah?
Mm.
So it's actually started from when I used to film.
For Ken's TV?
There you go.
Okay.
So what I was doing, I used to go around the borough filming these, like, I don't want to say, like, it was like street selected type freestyles and streets incarcerated moments.
Yeah.
And then I was going around, and there was one moment where I kind of got myself, I was lost a little bit, do you know what I'm saying? And there was literally a group of my bedrooms when I started going to college that used to just do bare parties in Lewisham. And these parties, Walkz, they used to go off all the time. But remember, these are the times where funky house is the thing.
Okay.
This is like
what a time to be alive.
What a time, you had to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this was the first time I started going house parties. I started realising, I started listening to Idonia and Ioctane, Mavado, Cartel in the house parties. It's different hearing dancehall alone and comfort in your own home and then being outside and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And at the time, when I was doing a lot of the hood video stuff, it involved me being outside a lot, and it was just peak, it was flames. Like, I used to get myself in issues. Bro, there was one time I sat down and I was like, blood, I could either go to these parties with a random, enjoy myself and actually set a new lane. Because again, I was always DJing all the way through.
So you was DJing at these parties?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, cool.
Like, we were doing, bro, imagine, this is how you know putting 10,000 hours. Imagine going to do house parties for 6 hours and only getting paid a pinky. For 6 hours work,
but
bro.
House parties, I'm surprised you even got paid in them days.
Bro, if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I'm doing a house party for, like, I don't know, Shaniqua's birthday. Yeah. You'll be lucky if I see Shaniqua at the end of the night to give me the pinky that she owes me. Like, that's how mad it was. So obviously I had the decision I could carry on doing, like, obviously a lot of the hood video stuff, which was, I mainly was doing a lot more stuff towards the guys that were in the areas that I used to get along with in Lewisham. Or I could go start doing parties with a random funky ass thing. But we can party, I'll play the bashment, all of that. After doing the bashment set or whatever, the dancehall set, let me be correct. And then after hold the vibes, do a little scat with a random, and that's like, we build our own little collective that does parties across the ends, or I can continue doing this and getting myself in trouble and shit. In issues. And I decided to go over there.
Was there any, like, with the man them that you was doing, I don't even want to say the name, but the man them you was doing certain things with, did you ever have any, like, pushback from that, like saying you want to go over there?
There was always pushback. But you know what the thing is, I feel like I'm kind of lucky in my area, because I feel like everyone knew everything I'd done in the borough was to kind of help the man them.
Okay.
Because no matter what, man's a civilian. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm here to help everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've always been that person. Like, even if I was mixed with different whatever people, but the reality is, I got pushback. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Because at the end of the day, I always came back to help people. Do you know what I'm saying? So when Ken's TV got shut down, my YouTube channel got shut down. That's why all of the videos that you might see from Ken's TV are all re-uploads.
Okay, cool.
like there is no Ken's TV on YouTube. Like it's just re-uploads. If you look Ken's TV, you might see the Sneak Bowl, Gas Gang one, and you might see like a few other moments. But when it got shut down, I had to go and do something else. But I always came back with opportunities. Like, cool, I'm doing Radar Radio now.
Okay.
So you lot, there's this. Get your bars together. We can give a few people some freestyles, whatever, or I'll host a couple mixtapes because I've always been inspired by the likes of Michael Million and Big Ride and
Big
Dice and Hood's Hottest mixtapes, like Limelight. Have we got to go there? Like, do you know what I'm saying? I've always been inspired by that, so I'll always come back, and that always helped. I guess neutralize the feeling on the ends.
Did they understand now? Like,
I think now they see the bigger picture.
Okay, cool.
Because I feel like, I don't know, you always keep it real.
Yeah.
You can tell me if you feel like it doesn't look like I've come back and I've tried to help.
It's the whole point of me giving you your flowers today.
I appreciate you, man.
You help everybody.
Yeah,
you get what I'm trying to say? People that you wouldn't expect, like getting Jackie Lavish of Mad About Bars at the stage he was in.
I was talking to, you know what's so mad you said that? I was with Jackie the other day.
Yeah, I see the post.
Doing the Walkz sessions, Do you know what? I said the exact same thing to him. Like, there were people that used to hit me up and be like, bro, how can he get
Mad About Bars?
Mad About Bars. And you know what is sometimes some of the decision making with Mad About Bars is based on he's cold. Are we gonna all pretend like we ain't got ears yet? Like, no, Walkz. Am I bugging though?
No, it's a numbers game.
Yeah, it's a numbers game. Yeah, you're right. But sometimes it don't have to be. There's gonna be in a season we can afford to let five or six.
Okay.
That's based off their
merit.
Code.
Yeah.
Merit, innit? Anyway.
I hear it, man.
It is what it is, man.
I hear it. So cool. Why did you start Ken's TV then?
Do you know what it is? I'll be real. Man come from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Didn't have much. My mum wanted me to do a lot more. She knew I wanted to be in a creative space. Even like, I'm Nigerian, so you see.
Okay.
Nigerians, they're not hearing this.
Was it Dr. Lawyer type thing?
There you go.
Okay, cool.
When you start telling them about DJing,
they don't understand
music,
it yet. Yeah.
I could all be speaking a foreign language to them. They don't get it.
Yeah.
So do you know what it is? There was one point where I just had to tell Mumsy straight, like, I feel like I can do something with, like, just helping. But you know, you go with the aspect of, I'm trying to help the community, Mum.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help my brothers do better things.
Yeah.
So that was the whole purpose of it.
Yeah.
And my mum literally had to fork out some peas for my birthday.
She even helped.
And
she got Mumsy.
She got me a camcorder. Don't get twisted. It was pre-HD.
Pre-HD doesn't matter, bro.
It was grainy. Like, bro, if you watch one of the freestyles, hella grainy. Like, bro, it's mad. And then I got a free trial of Sony Vegas.
Oh, so shit.
I used to edit off Sony Vegas. I didn't have a MacBook. So that Sony Vegas free trial, 30-day thing. And then after I had to get the crack code on what was it called? LimeWire?
Yeah, LimeWire.
I had to get a crack code of the full version. All mad. All could have gave my computer a virus and everything, but it's come.
Legendary.
Yeah, so then I started, like, literally, I just said, you know what? Let me use the opportunity, the access that a lot of people didn't have in the borough. Like, a lot of people, Lewisham between a certain like 2008 to 2011 was flames. A lot of people you couldn't just enter the borough with a camcorder and start saying that you want to film what's going on.
Yeah.
But it was easier for someone who lived in the borough
and was
recognizable that they could say, all right, cool, we get what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And I just started, literally, when I got that camera, I would go from, and it literally only started on the ends. It was only for the ends.
That's dope, though.
And then my boy, shout out to my boy, Afro B.
Yeah.
Do you know what he had to do?
What?
He had to go. I started branching out. Yeah.
You're Afro B, by the way.
Yeah. Shout out to Afro B. And what he had to do, he took the camera one time to go to Cherry Orchard.
Okay.
Because people, like, from the area that I used to be around, they didn't get along with
That area. So, yeah.
But he was based over there for a second.
So he was trying to put them on.
And then that's when the expansion started.
I hear you.
And then I was going from there. Next, you know, I started getting hit up on was it MySpace or Facebook? I think it was Facebook.
Okay.
But then I started getting like people just inquire, yeah, like we got this new, you know, go over to the NARM, and next thing you know, I'm going to NARM, I'm going Kenneton, I'm going Bricky. Bro, one man up.
One man up.
Like hopping on a bus to go these places.
Dedication.
Like one day I'm jumping on the 136 to go Grove Park.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, I'm taking a 75 to Croydon. I'm going to these mad places. And it just went mad. Bro. But yeah, like essentially it started because of my mom. Like,
big up Mumsy, because to even get her to see the vision enough for her to invest in the camera, that's big.
Honestly, and she didn't see the vision at the beginning, but at the end of the day,
she saw it enough.
She saw enough.
I know some Nigerian parents ain't hearing that at all.
Bro.
At all. You're going to school.
Bro.
You're going further education.
It can get dark, you know. It can get dark in the Nigerian household, you know.
So big up Mumsy, man.
Shout out Mumsy every single time.
When did you stop MCing and focus on DJing?
Very early, man. The minute I left school, it was not a thing. Like rapping was not a thing. Like MCing, rapping, all of that. It was never a thing. Cause you know what the reality is? I used to love writing, but again, I'm a realist.
So you don't write now, like just on the off one?
Nah, man.
You don't hear instrumental and just in your head make it cool. You know?
Because the reality is, there's so much talent to go around.
There is, yeah.
Like my thing is, me rapping is not gonna change no one's life.
Okay.
But maybe me as a DJ change people's lives.
No, it has still.
Imagine if I tried to continue knowing that I wasn't even in the top 15 best rappers on the end.
Yeah.
Why am I? Again, I'm not trying to. There might be people watching this and looking for inspiration. Artists as well.
Yeah.
Me, I was just real with myself.
Yeah.
I just it was never the minute school was done. Again, when I picked up the camera and I started filming, I was enjoying that more.
Okay.
Bro, you know how it is to be a consistent artist. You gotta be hungry to be writing. You gotta be inspired. I was inspired by what I saw. It never made me want to pick up a pen and start buzzing again. It's never that.
I hear you.
Be real, just keeping it real, man. But again, I'm not trying to say aspiring artists. So again, everyone's got their route planned out.
What was it like being on the legendary Deja Vu FM?
Deja, mad. You know what, Deja? These questions are good. Hey, Walkz is coming like Louis Theroux, boy, with these questions. Hey, that one's funny, yeah, because I could always talk about this now because it's different. But again, I'm a ringer, right? I look older than my actual age. Always been like that from when I was younger. So how I got on Deja, yeah, was obviously you had to pay subs and that, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
But I think it was DJ Deluxe at the time.
For those that don't know, subs is basically to keep the area up and all of these type of things. It goes towards maintenance.
There you go.
That the DJs pay.
There you go. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Essentially, I had to pay subs, yeah?
Yeah.
But the deal that I worked out with Deluxe at the time, who was doing the scheduling, was I would do the graveyard shifts. So all the shifts that that you have available that the DJs didn't want to do,
I'll do them.
Yeah. So we had there was 2 slots open up. I think it was Sunday, and I think it's Saturday and Sunday. Again, because I'm in school. I'm in college at this time.
Okay.
So it was Saturday and Sunday. 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Remember, I don't drive. Bro, I'm doing a madness.
Night buses probably to get there, innit?
Bro, exactly what I'm saying. Night buses to get there. So I'm doing these mad graveyard shifts that nobody wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I was just there doing them. But of course, the problem was, again, other DJs, obviously man could talk about it now, but I think other DJs probably thinking, especially when we used to do these kind of meetups every month to talk about new presenters and the direction of the station. So even though it was pirate, they were moving like a proper official thing. Like they were online trying to go. Obviously, you could still tap in on FM, but they were online.
Trying to move.
But they were trying to move fully online.
Yeah.
And then so basically we worked out the deal for a little while where I could just go and do the shift that no one else wanted to do. If a DJ couldn't make it, I'll somehow get there. Remember, I'm coming, and at that time they were based in Leighton.
Okay.
So I was traveling from, again, Lewisham to Leighton. Sometimes I would finish college and go and do a night show that same night. Like if I finish college,
that's crazy.
If I finish college at 2, I'm going home, getting ready, straight shoot off there.
Yeah.
So really and truly, that's when I got the opportunity. Deja, and you know what it is? I just wanted to be able to say I was on one of the most iconic stations,
legendary
in
bro.
history. Like really and truly, like I missed the time. I could. On Top FM was gone by then, so I couldn't go to the South London one, which would have been On Top FM. Heat FM was North.
Yeah.
East was like Deja, Rinse, I think, and I just wanted to always be on one of them, like just to say that man's a part of heritage.
Yeah.
Whether you heard me or not, or like that's in neither here or there, I just always wanted to be on it. And I messaged him. I was like, bro, please give me the opportunity. And then when it got to a point where, again, when I told the story that I wasn't even old enough to really be doing that, because obviously I'm in college, innit? So secretly, but again, I look older, innit? I could have passed for 20, but
I hear it.
It is what it is. But of course, you know what I'm saying, I could talk about it now, but yeah.
How did you become familiar with Abracadabra? Being that you're from South, and you get me.
Do you know what it is? I'm always a student on the game. With Abs, do you know what it is? It's an energy thing, you know. I feel like what got me like into listening to Abs a lot was, of course, his voice was different at that time. Yeah. Who else had that tone at that time? It was a breath of fresh air still. I don't think there was anybody really, innit? Unless you're going into the grime world.
Was Clue around them times?
I mean, Clue was around, but I don't know. I think it was a little bit different because Clue was older.
Okay, this Abs is young.
In Abs' age group, there was no one that sounded like at all. And I think, again, I'm Switzerland. I'm not looking at man's issues. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? At that time, I think for him, I'm looking at like, this guy can be someone special in the scene. Yeah. And it was much more than whether he's going to be one of the biggest drill artists. I felt like he was going to be one of the biggest artists in the game. Facts. If he stayed consistent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And his tone, his flows, like, and also when you meet Abs, he's actually a cool, like, just a cool person to be around. You don't talk too much, but if you want to talk about work ethic in studio, he works quick. Like, he doesn't, like, when it's time to work, he works, and more time he'll come up with something special at the other end of the studio session. Yeah. So again, like, it was one of them times where I was just going through the blogs. I feel like one of the blogs that I used to always check out a lot was UK Drill News. When it was
UDN, big up UDN.
Of course, you big up UDN, and obviously on UDN, I'm like, I would see these clips come up of these tunes. I'm like, this guy's cold. And at the time, when we was doing MAB, shout out to Groundworks, the mutuals were there.
Of course.
I was like, yo, like we might need to make this happen.
Yes, because certain people were managing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was a no-brainer, but obviously again there was a connection already with you know, Mixtape Madness, and Abs. So it was just a no-brainer, and I feel like when you look at his Mad About Bars, he done his thing.
So how did Mad About Bars, the opportunity to start that, Arez?
So that one there is always an interesting one because essentially I always wanted to do my own platform when I was on radio, because at this point, Deja, I already left there, and I realized I wanted to get on commercial radio. And I noticed that the only way I probably could have got on commercial radio is if I started doing like community radio, or I was finding a route in through like not pirate. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Represent, I had a show on Represent. The show was actually called
Represent.
The show was called Dancehall Nation,
Dancehall Nation.
So a lot of this is the thing. Walkz, my story's mad.
Dancehall Nation.
Watch this though.
Okay.
Remember I told you like all these stories overlap.
Yeah.
So remember I told you I was DJing heavy in the house party in Newsham. Yeah. What do you think my genre was?
You said funky and dancehall, innit?
Alright, but watch this though. Dancehall was the main genre.
Okay.
That people used to really want me to play. Because that's really how I fell in love with DJing, really. I can't lie, I love dancehall music. I learned dancehall from going to Dreams nightclub in NW10, like Harlesden. Like I used to go
from South to Harlesden.
Exactly, bro. I travelled, bro. Like so, I used to see shout out to Big Zeeks and Strike. I used to see them play. I used to see so many like sound systems do their thing
separately. Big up Big Zeeks, so what he's doing for Harlesden.
Shout out Big Zeeks. Big Zeeks is really putting on. Like,
he definitely is. He definitely is. He's the bridge between Jamaica and Northwest right now. You get me? Sorry to cut your carry on, bro.
Yeah, but it's essentially dancehall. Yeah, so like dancehall was the main thing. So the show that I got on Represent was called Dancehall Nation, and what I was doing, because people knew me as the dancehall guy through my SoundCloud mixes.
Oh, and you was doing SoundCloud mixes?
Yeah, through my SoundCloud mixes and obviously the house parties, and then going into uni. Obviously at this point I'm third year college, getting ready for uni, so I'm doing all these like uni bookings and all of that. What was happening is I'm getting a whole fan base based off my dancehall mixes, but secretly I'm falling in love with rap. Heavy. And I've always fell in love with rap from Ken's TV days. But again, these things all overlap. So I had to come up with this concept. I was like, you know what? I like dancehall. I rock with rappers and the whole rap scene. Let me just get rappers in to spit over dancehall beats. So we had this Dancehall Nation like freestyle, which was the main part of the actual show. It was every Saturday 9 to 11, and the first guy that came to do that was I think it was Naira Marley.
You got Naira Marley.
Naira Marley had a tune called Mary Joanna.
Okay.
Over the Happy Time rhythm, I think.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember it. And then that it started going off on SoundCloud. And Twitter was going, at these times Twitter is the thing that everyone's communicating and letting their opinions known on. Like Twitter was a thing. Yeah. The next thing you know, the next week Rattling came through to do Messiah.
Oh, so you had a part in this?
Well, I'm not going to say I had a part in this song, but he performed the song on the show, innit?
Yeah.
The song has already been out. But again, Messiah, already a rhythm that Mavado had out. You know what I'm saying? It was huge, right? And then the week after that, I got Stormzy came through, he done the showcase rhythm. So these artists were coming week after week, they were coming on the show.
That's dope.
To do these freestyles. And then that's what really kind of like set it off. And then when Represent moved from Queens Road, Peckham to Brixton, we then had to switch the format a little bit because I was getting kind of bigger in rap through these crossover freestyles. The next thing you know, I was like, no, I need to do a platform, something like where I can bring rappers through and it make sense. But not all rappers want to rap on dancehall beats.
Of course.
So there's grime MCs, there's rap, Afro swing is the thing. People ain't gonna want to always do that. So I just said, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. I need to set up a platform or something. Shout out Mixtape Madness, because this is what happened. If I'm gonna be honest, safe space. There was a few people I tried to hit up with an idea. And they aired me. Like, didn't even reply. Like, just swerved me. And I just had to charge it, right?
You can imagine who these people are,
What am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna just stay there and be like, all right, cool, like, is what it is, maybe I'm not built for it? Or am I gonna work with the people that show me love? And I used to, again, taking it back, I used to host mixtapes. Mixtape Madness and Hood Tapes would upload all the mixtapes that I used to host back in the day. Didn't ask me for nothing. They would just do it. Mixtape Madness always done that. And then on top of that, I used to write reviews on mixtapes on mixtapemadness.com.
Oh shit.
On mixtapemadness.co.uk. So I used to review mixtapes for Mixtape Madness back in the day when I was in college.
That's cold.
So they gave me the opportunity. So I said, you know what? what's the point in trying to work with people that don't see the vision in what you're doing when there's people over here that always saw the vision?
Yeah.
So then I made one phone call, and like shout out to Quabs. Like,
Quabs, Kingsley,
like, yeah, man. I got these freestyles, but I ain't got no one to film them. So Quabs at the time had like loads of videographers.
Yeah.
Teezy was one of them.
Big up Teezy.
Teezy pulled up to the radio station, and then the first Mad About Bars. At this time we didn't have a name. We came up with a name of the platform after the first one was already filmed.
Okay.
So
what was you saying in the intro if you didn't know?
I don't even remember. I think the intro, I don't even know what I said in the intro. But I'm pretty sure we had to come up with a name on the spot. It was something mad like that. AJ Tracy was the first one.
Big up AJ Tracy.
And if you look at the format, it's just me mixing beats and he's rapping over them.
Okay. And
that was basically how Mad About Bars started.
Yeah.
But again, shout out to Mixtape Madness, because again, if they didn't pick up my phone,
the phone call, yeah.
Would it have even happened? Would it even exist?
Big up to MM, because they've done a lot behind the scenes for people.
Behind the scenes, they do.
They do.
They really do, and I respect it highly, man. But that's essentially, in a nutshell, that's how.
How many people they've helped? Like, they're instrumental in a lot of people's careers. Yeah. Look at Groundworks.
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
So big up to MM.
A lot of people said no. You know, imagine. A lot of people said no. With all the
platforms said no.
But it's dark out there, you know.
Fucking hell.
You don't know how hard it is until people say no, boy. Like, nah.
Was Mad About was the other freestyle platforms out there by the time you released?
To be fair, there was Rest in Peace Jamal.
Big up SBT.
F64.
Yeah.
Warm Up Sessions. I think Daily Duppy was around.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. UK Overstood, was that still about? Were they still putting
That's legendary.
Were they still putting out freestyles?
Unlock memory chat.
Rap City, I don't think was about. I think that was near the end of Rap City.
Was Behind Bars there?
Behind Bars, yes, for sure. Shout out Link Up. Yeah, Behind Bars. So there were platforms running, but you know what it is? I feel like maybe like some people didn't feel like the UK was ready to hear me talking over tunes. Because remember, that's an American thing. Let's be honest, Walkz.
Funk Flex and all of these.
We can see me. This is what I'm saying. I'm very self-aware. A lot of people didn't like that. They didn't like the concept of me doing my intros.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see people like Joey Clipstar get in comments and all of these type of things for it as well. So
but again, I was influenced by over there a lot. I can't lie.
They were the
and
blueprint.
Also, like, again, I grew up off Michael Million, DJ Big Rad, and guys that were doing mixtapes in the UK first.
South London thing.
So that was my whole thought process on it. And my thing is, if I'm gonna be a voice to push the music that I love, I'm gonna talk highly of the artists, right? And you know what is I think some artists, they make it an even better freestyle if they know that I'm voicing it.
Okay.
Sometimes I've had that where I've done some Mad About Bars. You would never believe, where they're like, I want you to do your intro first.
Raw.
I've had that. But of course, it's not for everyone. I get it. Yeah,
Big up Boast in the chat.
Shout out Boast.
Boast,
you tried to draw me out. It's cool. We'll speak about this another day. It's fine.
So cool. You've got Mad About Bars. Was Voice of the Streets freestyles before or after that?
So Voice of the Streets was actually before. So let me show you something. This is how mad it goes back. Let me see if I can even find this. I'm really gonna take it back. If this is still online, I'll be able to show you something. Show you how this really started. So the concept of Voice of the Streets actually started in 2011.
Voice of the Streets started in 2011. Okay.
Yeah, but it was a mixtape series. Yeah.
Okay.
That was on Hood Tapes.
Okay.
And essentially, what I did was it was a compilation project. So I used to just put together tracks. Again, it was part of Ken's TV. It was part of the whole Ken's TV rollout.
Okay.
So what I did is I wanted to I asked artists for tunes. Again, this is pre-streaming. This is before all of the DSPs are doing what they're doing. I was like, let's do a mixtape. All my favorite artists that was on there, and put them on Hood Tapes and Mixtape Madness, and Link Up as well. Link Up had a mixtape set as well. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Yeah, that's how it started, all the way in 2011. So I ended up bringing it back a little bit later on down the line, because again, I felt like it was a mantra that I could live by, because let's be honest, a lot of the artists that I was working with, let's not be silly here, we're like, these are not for the roads, right?
Yeah.
So the reality is, I felt like I was literally given a platform, and at this time, remember, I'm trying to get on commercial radio. Commercial radio ain't trying to hear that.
So was Radar Radio your way into the One Extra
In a way
thing?
it was,
okay.
But it wasn't necessarily meant to be.
Okay.
Because in a way, Radar Radio was like the uncensored platform where you could kind of just do what you want, in a sense, creatively. Like you can just put on the artists that you weren't censoring nothing. It was like a platform where people could kind of go on and do their thing without any whatever. But yeah, that was like literally, that was my way in, but it was never really meant to be the way in, because like I said, not many people wanted to hear. They didn't want to, like, and on mainstream radio, they weren't trying to hear, like, again, drill is this the beginning of drill.
Okay, yeah.
Like, imagine this, think about this, imagine this being one of the first sessions I'm doing on One Extra.
6-7.
Like, but you know, like, imagine bringing all these men into the building.
They're not going to understand it. Who are you giving these passes to? I hear
exactly. So,
and BBC is one of them ones heavily guarded.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got to sign in at the desk, security.
Yeah, what you been? Yeah,
I went to the firing booth with Shocker and that.
Okay, so look, this was the artwork. I'm trying to find the other artwork, but this is the artwork. See?
Okay.
Volume 1, Voice of the Streets. This was like
Ken's TV presents.
All right. See what I'm saying? So this was all the way in 2011. Hood Tapes don't have their website up no more, man. I'm trying to find the actual. I want to show you, but I'm gonna keep on looking for it though, because like these are all part of the stories, and it's all part of the come up.
Bro, this. When you say 10,000 hours, this is it repeatedly.
They don't know how much I suffered for this thing. No, Walkz, honestly, bro. It's been a journey, man.
I've heard things. I can imagine.
It's been a journey, obviously.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's not been the easiest journey, but
I can imagine, bro. So cool. You got into, while you're looking for that, you got into Radar Radio. You did your thing. How did you find Bam? Where did you find him from?
Bam, again, that's what he done. He done his Mad About Bars first.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we could check it to verify.
That Voice of the Street style, though.
But again, this is what I'm saying. This is why the time at Radar was good as well, because like that opportunity, it had to be that setting. Like when you look at that freestyle, think about it. Everyone's doing their own thing in the background. Man's playing FIFA. Another person's just like on the phone, and like, do you know, like there's certain moments that look like it's contrived. Yeah. But it's not. It's just.
I don't think it looked like it was contrived.
Energy.
I feel like it was conveyed. Everybody just heard what was going on. Was like, wow. Yeah.
Exactly. And that one there, you see, Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Again, I think his MAB came first.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's done 2. Mad About Bars. Yeah, he has. Yeah, his first one, I think it's he's done 2.
Okay.
So but then his Radar freestyle was a few years down the line. I remember I always felt like Bam Bam was one of those ones, one of the best rappers in the country, like hands down. Even if you're not gonna put, depends, because some people listen to Bam Bam because he's a good lyricist, but more time his delivery and passion.
The passion was unmatched.
It's another level.
Unmatched.
I remember I said I need to get Bam Bam to come through, but again with Bam Bam, even to try get him to come down to do the freestyle, like it wasn't the easiest.
Okay.
Like you don't know, any given day you don't know where Bam Bam is. So that freestyle alone, we've been trying to make that. We would have been trying to make that happen for months.
Okay.
But one time, he just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna do it." He sent me the instrumentals, but we just started going mad. One take as well, you know.
When you was filming it, did you know this is gonna be what it was?
I mean, I knew it was special at the moment, but I didn't think it was gonna be that. Because also on that same day, we had already had a mad freestyle moment with Strapsy.
So Don Strapsy and
I think it was.
Day.
I think it was.
What?
I think so. Therefore, the same week. I'll tell you for free, it was the same week. Strapsy.
What?
Yeah. Honestly, it was definitely the same week at least, but I think it was the same day. Let me see. Oh no, it was the same week. It wasn't the same week.
Okay.
But yeah, Strapsy's one was recorded before.
Okay.
And I was like, nah. Strapsy's one was cold. I was like, and that's what made me think, you know what, Bam Bam's gonna be cold. Because more time, that's the way I move with freestyles, you know. Sometimes it only takes like one or two to know, like, cool, I'm about to go on a run here. Now I can't slow down.
Yeah.
So anyone that I know who's cold, they're getting a phone call.
Okay.
And then that's like, that was always that moment. That Voice of the Streets run was so special because there were so many moments and it was organic.
Now, obviously, because of where you are, the people are picking up them phone calls. Was it more difficult back then for niggas to pull up?
Nah. You know why? Because I was never. You see what it is? The game's changed a lot. I don't shout. You know what it is? You see, like the artists that a lot of people deem as, I don't know. I don't want to say it because I honestly I feel like, you know, like the artists that maybe the audience will look at as this is tier 1.
Yeah.
See, when they get to a certain stage, I won't ring them.
Okay.
Because I just know that the politics
behind doing, okay.
It's just long.
Yeah, I get you.
And also, sometimes when you make it far in this game, you're not as hungry.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. So the freestyle that you get from an artist in 2017 on their come up
versus when they're established,
they got multiple deals, they're turning over 6 figures, they're partying, they got all the money in the world, and
traveling
everywhere. You're not getting the same 2017 freestyle. And I feel like when you listen to like any of my freestyles, I don't think you look for. I feel like you look for like the Bam Bam type freestyles. Anytime Potter's on there, anytime like those heavy hitting freestyles, I feel like that's what you tune into me for.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily. I don't think you look for the glossy like artist that's got like multiple deals under their belt. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think so. More time. It was easier back then because everyone that we was rocking with, they were all hungry. When you think about some of the big freestyle moments, M Honcho, Mad About Bars, Skenglo and AM, Mad About Bars. When you think about, again, Bam Bam, Strapsy's Voice of the Streets. When you think about these some of these moments, they were all on the come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a different time, man. It was a different time. I think nowadays I just understand the game now, Walkz.
Yeah.
And I get it.
You clocked it.
I get the game. Yeah. The reality is, even if the rapper wanted to do a freestyle, I bet you someone in their team saying, you probably don't need it. Like, how about we just, focus on, the TikTok content and we just focus on the rollouts.
Yeah.
Because who cares about a freestyle anymore? I think teams and labels, they will more than likely tell the artist. So even if the people wanted a updated, refreshed freestyle from someone who is, I don't know, popping and doing whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, the artists want to do it.
It's the team talking them out of it.
So I get it, but you know what the beautiful thing about this game that we're in? There's always someone on the horizon that's ready to take the crown off someone's head.
Always someone with a hunger.
There's always someone, and that's the thing. And you know what it is? For me, that's what I look for.
I hear you still.
Like I've always said this. I'm just a platform. That's
You're
all
a
I
vessel.
am.
This is how I feel about myself.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be there to the like.
I feel like me and other content creators, we're here to be auxiliary pieces to the artist to boost up our scene.
Facts.
You get what I'm trying to say? We're not here to. Me personally, I'm not here to be the figurehead.
Yeah.
I'm just here to. What Fizzler's got talent? Let's go.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Tizant, let's go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Straight.
These people are meant to surpass me.
Yeah, exactly, and that's exactly the same way I look at it. Like, I'm okay if you forget about me. I'm all right. Do you know why? Because I know the reason why I was in this game in the first place was just to be another stop on the journey. And you see, the minute as creators we can understand and look at game from that perspective, honestly, you'll feel so free with everything you do.
I hear you still.
Let me ask you a question now.
Go ahead.
When you're getting back on the production thing properly,
I've got stuff to show you today.
Full time.
I can. Alright, cool.
With the production, but that's my first one for you.
The production thing, I can never be full time. I've never been full time. I put my 10,000 hours in, but I only make stuff when I'm inspired. If I'm not inspired, I could go 6 months without making something. Do you get it? So my quantity isn't there. I would like to think the quality is. You get me? So when I do, like, I'll make 20 beats in a year. Maybe I'll probably use all 20. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
On what though?
On who's got bars or
the
stuff I'm gonna show you later. Do you get me? Or Jacko or something. Do you get me?
Okay. Another question I got for you.
Go ahead.
How do you decide what reactions make the main channel? Because you do so much reactions. I'm actually curious to know.
Now, like, obviously now I just upload everything that I like.
Yeah.
Because I see the whole Drill Simon Cowell thing. I never wanted to do it in the first place.
Yeah. Why did you come up with the slogan?
That was RV.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
He's the one that said that. Yeah. Because I was talking.
And you ran with it?
Yeah. Why not? But I was talking on Twitter about something. I think it was Miz or Mac.
Yeah.
And then he's WhatsApp me. He's like, "Oh, what you saying on Drill Simon Cowell?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to run with it." But I don't like to build myself up off of tearing other people down.
Yeah, you was constructive though. A lot of the times, I feel like every time you're constructive.
You're
looking at the production side of it.
Yeah.
If it's mixed down well or not.
Yeah.
Do you think has anyone like tried to?
Of course, I get people that get mad every time. Alright, cool. Example, I was here doing a stream with RV. We did a couple reactions.
Yeah.
Cash was in the background.
Okay.
I was giving my opinion. I thought I was being pretty constructive. Cash was in the background, like, bro, you're rude, bro. Like,
I said you're rude.
I'm like, oh, is this how people perceive it? Like, and I'm thinking I'm being constructive and telling people what they can do better. He's just thinking like, right, you're just popping our man's thing. Not his song, obviously.
Yeah.
The person I was talking, the song I was talking about.
That's the thing. I think artists, naturally, there will be artists that are a lot more sensitive about their craft.
And initially, like, all right, cool. Man had B Goddy had an issue with something I said, but then he started to realize, Walkz ain't. When it's good, he's gonna give you your credit.
1,000%, like, which you always do.
But people at first they don't necessarily realize that.
Yeah.
It's only after they see me react a few times and then, oh, he actually like that. He ain't being biased. That's when they get to it. But I upload everything now that I like. Get me? There's no point holding things back.
I respect it though. No, I just really wanted to ask you them 2 questions. Because again, like I said, for me, I am a fan. When I watch your, bro, I look for your reactions. Because again, I like that honesty. I feel like that's why a lot of people tap in with you.
Yeah, I'm honest.
You're very honest. Like a lot of people have relationships, labels, teams, all of that. So
I've always been on my own.
That's the thing. I feel like when you're kind of honest, and you know what I'm saying. It's kind of easy.
I've always been on my own. You see what it is, yeah? Because I had people that were in the industry beforehand. So Marvel are from my area.
Okay, cool.
I was always around them. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'd go to, let's say, when Skepta did his UK tour.
They
brought me backstage and I'm hearing the stories about the industry, so I already have an understanding.
You got their heads up on it from.
You get what I'm trying to say? I have an understanding of how it works, so I kind of stay away from all of that.
Yeah.
And just, it's about the music and it's about the fans.
Yeah, for sure.
And the artists. It's not necessarily about the platforms, the labels, and these type of things. That's all ego driven.
Yeah, for real. And the thing is, it don't always last. That's the reality. This is why it's important what we do, because we're always gonna. That's the reality. Like, if we continue to do what we're doing best, we're always gonna be here. I think that's why artists should always remember that as well. See. But anyway, neither here or there. I needed to ask you them questions anyway.
How did you get into One Extra?
The One Extra thing was, again, I gotta be thankful for Mad About Bars. I gotta be thankful for Radar. I'm talking about all the platforms.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? This is the reality. Bro, I've been trying to get on One Extra from when I was 17. Well, actually 16. See, when I was doing these mad journeys, bro, in my itinerary, I used to pull up to the actual headquarters in Central with the mix CDs.
Okay.
So I done my own demos.
Yeah.
With a trash mic. I used to do the links on my BlackBerry, record it. Like, I used to do these mad links. Links is basically just talking on radio. Yeah. And I was mixing these demos, 60-minute demos. Yeah. And I used to pull up. I used to give it to the DJs. Okay. Which is, again, it's dumb. The one thing they don't do is like they don't make no decisions. Any DJs that's in the chat,
and they might feel like you might take their space.
All right, watch this. I'm not gonna mention the DJ because I'm very respectful. But I remember handing over a CD to a DJ that was on One Extra at that time. And naturally, I don't know. So I just said, just look to see that if he puts it in his bag or if he dashes it. No word of a lie. I watched a man walk down the road and put the CD in a bin. Bro, but you know what? Every week I would go, I'll try it. Then the next step was giving it to the receptionist. Again, they can't do nothing. Then there was one time, I just sent an email. Again, shout out. Do you know who I'm going to give credit to? I don't know if anyone will be familiar with a name in the industry. Austin Dabor, yeah?
Used to be on Twitter heavy.
Yeah, used to be over on Spotify. Now it's at Atlantic. Yeah. Shout out to Austin, yeah? So Austin actually helped me in a sense, or he was actually helping me early on with my radio career. So there was a few people that were integral. Him, a guy called Gavin Douglas that used to work at Represent, and then there's another guy called Jonathan Willbelove. These three people, between them three people, I used to just ask them, what's a good play? How do we, how do I
get to where I want to get to? Yeah.
So I got an email from the person that ran a lot of the scheduling and basically a head, someone that's senior.
Okay.
Up there.
Someone that can make a decision.
All right, yeah, cool. Imagine after all the emails that I was sending, but I was sending emails to even info at blah.co.uk. Yeah. Again, bounce back emails. I sent an email to him, and then he looped me in with a guy called Jonathan Willbelove, and he invited me in for the first time to One Extra. Yeah. And I was just telling him about all these things I was doing. I said I was Deja, I was doing this, doing that. The next thing you know, he said, look, bro, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You need to show us what we don't have already here. That was the best advice he could have given me. Now, bearing in mind, think about this time, fire in the booth is popping. Yeah. Nothing is moving that out of it. That is the biggest thing.
It's the cash cow.
So imagine me thinking, he said that. I'm thinking, there ain't no way that I'm
Mad About Bars ain't gonna,
But you know what? This is why I had this mantra, the whole Voice of the Streets thing at the beginning. Because anything that starts from the ground up, grassroots level, everyone starts there. Don't ever get it twisted. If you're involved in Black British music or if you're involved in what we do, everyone starts from foundation. Yeah. It's the streets to us. If you can find out the next best thing before they do, you're undeniable. And that's what made me, when I left that meeting, I said, what they might be missing is they can't go, at that time, they're not probably as tapped in to...
They're not as good of a talent scout as you are.
Yeah, maybe. Like, I'm just thinking, because I'm still actively, like,
You're around.
Yeah. I'm still, like, finding out what's going on. Bro, I'm accessible. I'm going to the parties, find out what's popping off in the parties. I'm mixing, when I was shooting the videos, I'm finding out the next best thing when they were younger, like, and the heat they were getting on the streets in terms of people bumping their music. I'm finding that out before any one of the mainstream platforms were. So I said, you know what? We're gonna build, and we're gonna show them that the streets is where it's at, and we're gonna build from that level. And that's literally, I'm no exaggeration, I felt like it was like an undeniable thing. I feel like Mad About Bars, of course, I'm not delusional. It wasn't as big as Fire in the Booth.
Of course, yeah.
Voice of the Streets freestyles, it wasn't as big as Fire in the Booth. But do you know what the thing was? The volume was just too much.
Okay.
Like, think about it. Every time we had a Voice of the Streets freestyle, there was a Mad About Bars. So there were some weeks where I'm dropping 2 freestyles a week.
That's crazy.
Think about it.
That's crazy.
If you're opening your app and you're thinking, this guy is strangling the timeline. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just, and then when we were doing Christmas special Mad About Bars and New Year's special Mad About Bars, we were dropping 3 a day.
Yeah.
This was at a time when no one was dropping like that level of, how you just dropping three freestyles a day?
So basically, your blueprint is basically like what Will Smith said. If we get on a treadmill, either you're going to give up first or I'm going to die on this treadmill. It's basically what
Facts.
You did.
Facts. And can I be real? I think that's what happened. I think it's just too much. Like, the content that he's just generating, you can't deny it. And then on top of that, he's now doing like I don't like the comparison, but this is the only way a lot of people kind of look at it. But even I'm executive producing now. I'm like now getting these artists in the booth and they're making songs and I'm putting them out on top of the freestyles. What's he doing? Like, it's now getting to a point where, who is this kid? Like, who's this kid? Like, this is mad. And I think, again, I don't know, because I'll be real, when I got the rap show on One Extra, I wasn't thinking about, oh, why did you give me the rap show? At this point, I'm looking at the 10 years I spent trying to get on there.
Just happy for the opportunity.
I ain't gonna ask no questions.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I got my foot in the door now.
Yeah, let's hit the ground running. And you know what? Another thing I think that really was nail on the coffin. There was this thing called the One Extra Residency, where you had a month. You had a month to just go in and showcase what you're about.
Yeah.
Bro, in that month, I done, I think, 3 freestyles at a time where these artists didn't have a Fire in the Booth, but they ended up becoming big household names.
Yeah.
Done H.
Yeah, H.
The H Kenny All-Star freestyle.
Okay.
I wasn't on One Extra when I done that freestyle.
Yeah.
The Dig That and Unknown T1, which I guess when we look back we can laugh at the irony of that one, but like, you know, it's just, it was a moment, innit? Because at the time you got 2 artists. The whole concept at that time was 2 artists from 2 different areas. They don't know each other. I'm bringing them in. They're doing a freestyle, and we got these moments.
Was a moment, yeah.
And I think the other freestyle might have been. I think there was a K-Trap freestyle that we done. But the more of the story is, there was them freestyles, and they always doing mad numbers. Like, bro, I honestly believe someone who was uploading the videos probably looked at it and thought, oh, no, look at this kid. Coming his uppers and thinking, yeah, all right, cool. Knowing that we already got the biggest freestyle platform in the country, they probably was laughing. Bro, I remember, they probably was. But, and then look, the moment, like these moments, when you look back on them now, be like, whew, he saw it coming.
Cool. What's the difference between a Kenny All-Star freestyle and a Voice of the Streets? Why do they have different names?
All right, so essentially, All right, look. Firstly, I think in order to answer that question, I have to emphasize that. See the Voice of the Streets mantra. The reason why, I don't know if anyone notices, the reason why I don't push that mantra as much anymore is because I'm real with myself. You see, when I was 18, 19 years old,
sense, yeah.
Like, and I was pushing the man them from similar backgrounds to me. That was the mantra. I literally lived by that mantra because I felt like I was doing something different, and giving them a platform. Now I don't use it as much. So if you notice, Voice of the Streets ain't a platform anymore.
Okay.
Like it's Vox Sessions, which is a new thing that I'm rebranding it, launching it on my channel. Voice of the Streets essentially was for the artists, similar to the artists that we all know I've commonly pushed.
Yeah.
Real rap, drill, that vibe.
Yeah.
But also I noticed very early on that as I got older, I also have a responsibility. Like I didn't come into the game wanting to be the role model.
Okay.
Like, I'll be real, because I didn't come into the game wanting to be that. But I understood as I got older, one thing I didn't want to do is continue to like have a platform that looks like it's just badness.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? But don't get twisted. I love the music. I love it, because I look past whatever like connotations are around the music.
I've all gone mad because I forgot General's Corner.
Yeah. So General's Corner, that was a one-off. So that was me trying something different.
Okay.
So General's Corner, that platform was actually a one-off. I had an opportunity at the time where my team was working on getting different sponsorships to do the platform.
Okay.
And I was working closely with a couple of people at Burberry.
Yeah, Burberry.
So literally, I was trying to. This is what I always tried to do. I tried to, every time I got to work with the corporates, I tried to bring them into my world.
Okay.
So what that was working with the corporates and saying, look, these are the artists that I'm working with. I want to give them a platform, but also I want to visually do something that's never been done before.
I think that was the most unique set we've ever seen.
Right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they don't think they don't remember. I don't know if they remember. I've always been like the set, like the guy that always looks at the sets.
Yeah.
Like, because you see me, I'm old school. Like, I'm a wrestling fan. Like, I grew up watching WWE, and back in the day when WWE used to change their sets and entrance walks. I don't know if you.
Fist and SmackDown. And
yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
you get it.
Yeah.
So I used to rate that, and they don't do that much no more.
Nah,
so I always, unless it's WrestleMania, I always see me. I'm like, I always look at this rap thing as like, this is a proper like larger than life thing. This is like when artists are talking their thing, it's like they're cutting promos. So like it's always been a thing. So what I wanted to do is have a unique set with General's Corner, all floating on water and that. Like, it was mad, but again, it was expensive. It was expensive. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, and at a time where not as many people probably noticed it as I wanted to.
Okay, yeah.
Like Walkz, you might have noticed it.
Yeah.
But I bet you half a chat probably looked at it and was just thinking about
who's
on.
They were saying who they were dissing.
Yeah. So General's Corner was more of a one-off. But yeah, back to your question. Voice of the Streets essentially was for the man for the side that we kind of come from, the music that we came up listening to.
Yeah.
Kenny Allstar was like how you distinguish an artist that was maybe a little bit more established, but you can't put them in the category of the artists that would do Voice of the Streets because they probably didn't have that story.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what I try to do is, for every platform, you know what you're clicking on that video for. Okay. So like even with Vox Sessions, what you're gonna notice in a years from now is there's a color scheme. So purple will be for rap, red will be for dancehall.
Oh, you're gonna get dancehall?
Yeah. Yellow and gold will be for Afro swing, Afro beats. Like I always want it to be distinguishable. Yeah. And that's the whole concept of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So essentially, if you're clicking on a Voice of the Streets freestyle, you know it's gonna be the best of guys that come from the roads or like whatever they've had a certain story about them and they're telling their story. So you know that's what you're getting there. Kenny Allstar, you might have right now a little bit more established artists. However, you will still have up and comers, but again, they don't fit the mold of what the Voice of the Streets was.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that's how you just distinguish the platforms, really. And Mad About Bars is Mad About Bars. You know what I'm saying?
What would you say are challenges you faced in doing these sort of things?
What, freestyles in general, or just like... There's always challenges. I think the biggest challenge is probably... I'm always fearful that some like the audience might not always get the reason why I put a certain artist on.
Okay.
Maybe because it's too early for them. Like, my biggest fear, like, the reality is, although a lot of people don't know, most of my platforms started because it's just artists that I wanted to hear. Like, when I'm gonna give you 2 examples. See Mad About Bars and like VOT sessions now.
Yeah.
That's basically really started because I just wanted to hear these artists. And a lot of these artists I wasn't hearing on the other platforms. So it was a selfish thing. Like, how can I have a playlist of all the rappers that I want to listen to? I know, I'll just do it myself. So that way there's no skipping. Because I don't know if you're like that, but there might be a, I don't know, compilation project or a platform you watch and you're like, like, he's cold, but I'm not gonna listen to it.
With my Spotify playlist, that if I skip it, I'm taking it off the playlist.
Yeah.
So I hear what you're saying.
It's the thing. So that's how that all started. So really and truly, that's me being fearful on the audience not understanding, because no matter what, I do it for the people.
Okay.
So that's another thing. Of course, having the hard conversation, like the awkward conversation, should I say, with when something might not be hitting, like that might not sound good sonically. That obviously is a conversation sometimes you gotta have. But like we said,
I forgot about that side of things.
But like we said, artists can be very
sensitive. Yeah.
Can I be real? That's some of the most awkward conversations I ever have to have. And you know what it is? I never had those conversations much back in the day. I think because I was on the come up and I didn't want
to get.
Yeah. I think I have that conversation a lot more now. Because like there's a freestyle that I'm working on. It's coming out very soon. When you hear it, I bet you, Walkz, you're probably gonna think I might be having a mare. But if you really listen to it, you'll probably understand why I think it works. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's that, and I guess now, bro, those are the main 2 things. Of course, working with teams as well. Some teams get it, some teams don't. But yeah, man. But you see, nowadays I'm in a different place, bro. Like, see now, I think the beautiful thing is there's so many platforms now. I tell artists this all the time: you don't actually need me. And also, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna be here forever. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Walkz, I'm not gonna lie. You see, I'm a realist. At this stage of my life, I'm doing this because I love it. I really love like the game, and I'm thankful for everything it's given me in life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to be hogging the scene forever.
I hear you.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see, you know, like what we say about rapping. Sometimes you have to prepare an exit strategy. Sometimes you need to know
when it's time.
Yeah.
Leave the game before it leaves you. I hear what you're saying.
And the reality is, you see the run that I think I'm about to go on.
Yeah.
You're gonna understand that this is probably gonna be me saying, guys, I'm only gonna put on what I want now. When you're one of the big platforms, like what Mad About Bars was, and what Mad About Bars still is, it's not about you being selfish and just hearing what you want, Kenny. There's gonna be an audience that fucks with a certain rapper that wants you, that feel like that rapper deserves it.
Yeah.
And if you're who you really are, if you're who you say you are, you gotta put that rapper on.
No, facts.
If you don't, then you're nothing, Kenny. Like, you're not who you say you are. But there's too many platforms now.
Yeah,
so you're good. You don't need me. This is what I tell people now. Like, now I'm at that stage of my life.
So that's your way of saying no, you don't need me.
But you don't, though. Walkz, bro. Like, are we gonna have an honest conversation here, bro?
It's a very good addition to have on your resume.
Yeah, but it's not like back in the day, bro. It's not like back in the day where there wasn't that many platforms, or to get to the bar of entry to a lot of the platforms.
Gatekeeping's tough now.
Thank you. Now it doesn't matter. Bro, do you know how much rappers that have done incredible things? A lot of them still ain't done nothing on any of my platforms.
How do you say no to an artist?
It's not for me. Sometimes it's not for me. Sometimes it's not for me yet. Because you know what I think? I think a lot of artists have the potential to be cold.
Yeah.
But they just ain't found their bag yet.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of artists, like, they just haven't found their bag yet. And when they're in their element, you know, and then that's when I'm like, cool. It's time. But it's easier to have them conversations now. Because you know why? Again, I'm not the only one. Bro, are we getting real or are we getting real? What are we doing there, chat?
Getting real still.
What are we doing there, chat? Are we here to, you know what I'm saying?
Cool. How did you find out you were getting the Radio 1 gig, though? Because I don't even know how that even goes.
Can I be real? That one there, one of the best days of my life.
I can imagine, because we was excited as fans.
Bro.
So,
Walkz, one of the best days of my entire life. I'll tell you, because I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm on the way to the Mobiles, yeah?
Okay.
But you know what it is? Mobiles this year, this was it 2022 Mobiles, I think. Anyway, Mobiles went all out. They were sponsored by one of the car companies. Okay. Mercs or
one of them,
Aston Martin, something crazy. Jaguar, I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember they picked me up from my base, yeah? And then I'm in a car. I'm getting a call from the head, a boss, a senior member of staff in the building.
Got a call from one of them, alright?
And bearing in mind, this is like about 6 o'clock. This is, again...
AM? PM?
No, PM. Okay. But let me put things in perspective.
Yeah.
It's like, in the corporate world, everyone's going home at 5. So I'm saying, why am I getting a call from
after
the office?
Hours,
Technically, it's after hours.
Yeah.
Then he basically says, bro, yeah, like, essentially, we've seen what you've been doing, and we wanna give you, like, the opportunity to host the rap show. And obviously, the way he's saying it, I'm like, okay, I've already got a rap show on One Extra.
Yeah.
So I'm listening, like, so you know, like, when you're listening to the conversation, you're thinking, alright, cool, I'm listening, but like, I've already got.
What are you really trying to say?
Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's because everyone knows. You see, this ain't a secret, you know. Everyone knows that I've always wanted to be on Radio 1 for the rap show. You know why? Because man, them like us,
we're never represented.
They don't get into that seat.
Yeah.
Just the reality, innit?
That's why I think it was such a big deal to the scene, because the two before you, they are of the culture.
Yeah,
but
facts.
They didn't look like us.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
You was the first one that looked like us.
Yeah. And you know what, though? I'm going to say something, though. You see, even that show in particular, like, I'm not mad at the fact that I kind of content with it not ever arriving. Do you know why? Because I felt like if it was meant to be, it would be, right?
Yeah.
So, like, even like anyone that hosted that show prior to me, like you said, they are of the culture, and I'm not gonna pretend like they ain't done incredible things for the culture, because they have.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
But I think why this one hit different, because you got to understand where we come from. We don't get these kind of gigs
opportunities.
Opportunities. So, boom. Anyway, well, I get the phone call. I'm like, alright, cool. In a nutshell, like, this is it. We want you to do the rap show. And I'm thinking, Radio 1's like, yeah. Well, there was actually some it was a lot more in depth than that. But all I was hearing is you're hosting a rap show. Bro, at that point, I blanked out. Walkz, like, bro, honestly, everything else was a blur. And watch this.
Yeah.
I'm on the way to the mobiles.
Yeah.
I remember I'm going to the mobiles to present an award.
Okay.
With Eve.
Rough Riders Eve.
Blood.
Oh, shit.
Walkz. Hey,
shit.
Walkz, when I tell you that my night was a blur from that moment. Bro, fam, I've all arrived at the stadium or whatever, at the arena, sorry. And I'm just thinking about the conversation that I've just had. And I'm now pull up and I'm getting ready to present the Best Hip Hop Award alongside Eve that is going to DBE. So can you imagine the full circle moment? Like, just thinking about it. Like, this young kid that had a dream from Lewisham is about to present an award next to Eve, who's Eve, and the award is going to D Block Europe, Ads LB, who are also my peoples. So you're thinking, like, mad, you couldn't write the script. Bro, can I be real? Like, that moment changed my life.
I can imagine.
That changed my life, bro.
I can imagine.
Like, Walkz, honestly, like, and you know what? What I loved about that moment is a lot of the people that listen to me, where it's my freestyles, everything, let's be honest, a lot of them probably don't listen to the radio like that.
Okay.
And I'm alright. I understand that.
Yeah.
But I think the way you looked at it, it felt like it was a win for, like,
the
us.
culture.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like overusing the word culture.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just say us.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is, isn't it?
It's us, never them.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just. But bro, can I be real? That moment, blood. I will never forget that moment. That was that.
So cool.
Yeah.
If you had to start again today, 2025.
Yeah.
It's us. It's us.
If you had to start again in 2025, what would you do to get back to where you was?
So when you say back to where I was,
where you are,
currently, where I am, like, would I do anything different? In a way,
you'd have to do it different because the things that worked back in 2000 and whatever you was doing when you was doing Deja or
so, like, imagine if it was now.
Now,
I'll tell you straight up.
Yeah. You'll come in the camera a little bit.
Oh, sorry. I think what I would do is instantly something like this.
Okay.
But here's the thing. You see how you built a platform like this?
Yeah.
And there's so many other creatives, streamers, and all of that have built a similar platform.
Yeah.
You could never fathom having to go on any other platform because you have your own, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course, you could probably take a check from Kick, Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. But you get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
But that's the most it would be.
Yeah.
You see, when I look at what you do and what a lot of other creatives that are killing it are doing, is they just built their own platform. So I probably, if I was to start again, my come up would probably look like what ProdByWalkz is doing, or even what you're doing. So it would be based on, again, I love what I love. I'm always gonna love the scene. I'm always gonna love the music that I do, but I think the creative process and people seeing that's everything. That's like this is radio. It's like radio, isn't it? We're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
It's, imagine if we're about to react to some music later, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, this is not what I do on radio. It's that, like, and that's what people know me for. If I can set up decks right now, I could just do a set right now and that's it.
My pops does it on stream all the time.
All right then. So my thing is, that's probably what 2025 Kenny Allstar on a come up would look like. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what? I like this because there's no restrictions. Like, of course there's restrictions. to an extent, and like, language you can't show that. It copyright, whatever.
Yeah.
But beyond that, you can be on the street for
as long as you want.
Like
no watershed hours.
No watershed hours. You can bring through whatever artist you want.
Yeah.
Artist booths right there. Man, start recording. You can take everyone on a journey. What 2025 Kenny Allstar looks like is taking everyone on this journey, with man, like creatively, like, and that's basically like probably the main thing that I do, because I understand the landscape of where the game is now. You know,
I hear you.
Evolve or be extinct, as they say.
Is there anything you've like experienced in your career that business-wise that you feel like the audience can learn from, or people that are trying to be DJs, people that are trying to be in the industry could learn from?
Yeah, I think I'll tell you what. Yeah, I think the biggest lesson is not trying to watch other people and keep up with them, with what they're doing, like in terms of like lifestyle and image. You see, when man was on the come up, like I'm in a weird middle ground, because I could see what it was like before socials had the boom that it had, or what it was having. So I remember what it was like to see DVDs and burn CDs and do all of that. I remember when socials was Facebook and early Insta, and when I was really young, MySpace, and seeing how it's influenced the game. Yeah. But I also remember, like, I'm living in what it is now. And I think the biggest thing that I've learned is, sometimes you see when you watch a next man and think, oh, raw, like, everyone is buying chains. I need to get my bust down pattern, and I'm going pattern. Like, when I get my first check, when this label check comes in, I might go there and, you know what I'm saying?
Can I just add to that? Yeah. I remember I told one of my rapper friends that I want to get grills on a chain, innit? Yeah. He's like, bro, just remember, if you get a chain, you're gonna have to spend that. You spend 10 on the chain, you're gonna have to spend another 7 on some new shoes.
Real talk.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No,
so
facts.
do you really want the chain?
So do you really need the chain? But this is the thing, though. You see, when I was early on and I was getting certain checks, I was realised, cool, I gotta get that, and then get the drip, and you get what I'm saying, and then that's even worse, because you see when you start going down that rabbit hole, seasons.
Oh yeah, you can't wear something for the last
brother.
Season.
Brother, like even down to like when I was uploading pictures. You see, I got a room that's like a stock room. So much garms that get sent to me that's in boxes and all of that, and I'm still thinking, if there's this drop that I got that I really want to rock, and I rock it twice, I'm all thinking back in the day, I'm like, oh, this is mad, they're gonna think that I'm out of there, they're gonna get me out of there. But do you know what's so mad though? Like, now I don't care. Okay. But back then, like, you see, that's what I would tell myself. I was like, Ken, remember, you're not a rapper.
You have to keep up with them.
Fucking DJ, bro. Like, the reality is, you don't actually have to keep up with them. Yeah. Like, but you know what is, at a certain point, certain people started looking at all of us as merging, we are the rappers. It's probably like the streamers now. It's like, now it's like the streamers gotta be like, raw, because we're seeing what the streamers are making in the States, and we're seeing the boom of the streamers in the UK. Now we're thinking that the streamers are making probably as much money as the rappers or more, and now it's like, now that everyone's got to keep up. Yeah. But really and truly, what I would tell my young self is, it's okay to not keep up. And also, who are you trying to impress? Because at the end of the day, when people go on my page, let me not lie to you, they just want to know who I'm fucking with, like, in terms of like musically. Yeah. Like, they just want to know who I'm. They don't care about if he's like, they don't come. It's not a drip page. Yeah. When you go on my page, you're not trying to see like what fit.
Yeah. What's the new tech piece or something?
I'm not the lifestyle guy. Like, I've never been. I never will be. But when I was younger, I tried to keep up, and then I realized, you know what? Nah, it's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely, but now, again, like I said, I'm comfortable with my own skin now. I don't care.
All right, to delve further into the advice, yeah?
We said people really want my advice.
Nah, you see what my aim, like, when speaking to people that are in the industry, right?
Yeah.
Is I kind of want, you know how we don't have enough knowledge of contracts and stuff like this, or people don't even know what points mean.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I'm trying to, educate in a certain way, even if it's just a 1-2 question.
Yeah.
I'm trying to educate so a man knows, or spin it that's in the chat. He talks to a label, or he talks to a producer, a fucking mixtape platform.
Yeah.
He don't know what the pattern is.
Yeah.
What sort of advice would help him in that situation?
I mean, the first thing to understand is everyone's situation is different.
Facts.
So you actually have to think about what you actually want from a certain situation.
Yeah.
See, if you go on a platform, let's just keep it specific to the platforms. If you're at the early infancy stages of your career, like as in nobody knows you, but a platform's reached out to you because they see the vision in your artistry.
Yeah.
You're probably not in the position at that time to try and get a deal that allows you to have maybe 100% of whatever royalties.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, especially if you don't have the P's at that stage to, because again, a lot of platforms now, they do charge you to get on. It's like, it's different. The times are different. I think you need to know what you want from a situation, because this is the thing. Until I started having to run a YouTube channel, and also work with other YouTube channels and other platforms, the overheads are peak.
Very.
For a lot of platforms.
Very.
Like, it gets expensive. Like, I know from an artist perspective, they might just see, you lot are putting out, I don't know, 10, 20 videos a month.
Yeah, you're making money.
You lot are making P's. Like, why are you not taking? But the reality is, if you're not paying for an upload or paying to get on a platform or paying like any one of these platforms, but they still see the vision in you as an artist, then it might have to be a thing where you have to negotiate with them, like something that makes sense for both parties. But it's not always going to be one of them situations where, as an up-and-coming artist, it's probably going to favour you. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. But this is why I always say, you lot, it's all right to build your own platform.
It's a lot harder, but
it's a lot. Yeah, but you know what though? You reap the benefits of it. You reap the benefits of it. Like, that's the reality. Like, I think, like, again, it's a bit of a tricky one, because I understand where both sides come from. I understand the artists are not having much, but just wanting to get a look in.
Get their foot in the door.
But then if they get the look in and they go on a platform, and then it's like, well, cool, my freestyle goes off and I've now relinquished however much percentage of my... and then, you know what I'm saying? Now they're probably going to be thinking, oh man. Yeah. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But then my rebuttal could be, well, who's to say that freestyle wouldn't have gone off if you just put it on your own thing, on your own channel? Because it could have.
Gamble on yourself.
Gamble on yourself. Because a lot of the new artists that I find nowadays, I don't find them on
GRM
on channels. I find directly from their page. See the algorithm? Yeah. The algorithm's mad now.
TikTok put everything back in your own hands.
Bro.
Yeah.
A lot of the most recent artists that I've been listening to, I've gone straight to their page. So I think if there's any time now that you can do it independently, it's right now in 2025. Right.
What's your favorite artist that you've worked with?
Oh no, that's mad. You know, we're talking about sensitivity and artists, man. You know, I can't say one for that's my favorite artist
that you've worked with. Yeah.
No, I can't do that. The thing is, I bet you chat. If you ask chat who they think my favorite artist is, they probably will get it right. You just have to see, innit?
I would have
thought. Who do you think my favorite artist to work with is? Like, you lot could just put some names in the chat.
I've seen a couple over the time we've been live. So.
Yeah, I see a couple as well. I can't lie.
I couldn't guess. Mums. I guess. Alright, let me ask you this. PS.
What about PS? He's up there. He's up there, man.
That Kenny was.
Do you know what? Can I tell you the only thing that frustrates me?
Yeah.
I feel like PS has not. He's been given such a tough time.
Yeah, he has.
He has. And you know what it is? I think with PS, yeah. I think his circumstances on the come up has unfortunately hindered his consistency.
He has.
And that's upset me, bro. Because like the thing is, he's so talented. But I think the issue is when you've had so much setbacks that you can't catch a break. That's what it is. You can't catch a break. And you know what it is? I think with P, I always tells him he needs to stay consistent, but I understand why he's not consistent all the time.
Yeah, I understand as well. I met him recently as well, man. Cool brother. Went to one of his video shoots still.
Yeah, it's peak because you know when you know the reason why he can't be consistent.
Yeah,
is that you can't say nothing really, and we can't because it's not him.
Yeah.
So it's just
so cool. The couple names facing the news said Catch. UK Hip Hop Daily says Cast. Yeah. Louis Benji says Heady. Not says Catch. UK Hip Hop Daily says Clue. You get me? Okay. Catch or Clue is kind of like the names I'm seeing mostly.
Shout out Catch though.
She's the coldest. Oh my god.
Let's talk about it.
I thank you because you are partly why I realized she's the coldest.
No, but the thing is, you know the figures though. You see Catch.
Yeah.
She's been doing this from back in the day, you know. Like as in anyone that knows Catch's story, yeah. She has been, her level has been that high from when we were kids. Like I don't think you understand. Like it's mad because her storytelling ability, everything and that. I think it's mad because again, if you've grown up in the area and you know about, then you probably know about Catch. So when she's rapping, you're like, all right, cool. There's no caps in her rap.
Okay.
Like but she genuinely like been doing this. She's been getting man out of there for time. Like it's
cold.
She's too cold. And the thing is, bro, again, I got a whole like there's so much songs that I got.
She's one of these people I have to work with this year, bro.
Honestly, bro.
Cool.
She's
we'll leave the favorite artist to work with. I don't know if you want to answer this one as well. If you started a label today, who would you sign? One established artist, one up and comer.
If I started a label today,
you had the budget to sign anybody, but
established artist,
yeah,
and up and comer. This is a very good question. But bearing in mind, yeah, I'm going to answer this because the thing is, what I don't want to be doing on this stream is swerving too many questions. So I'm going to, again, the names I mentioned, it does not mean that they're the only artists that I would, you've got to do disclaimers like that.
Disclaimers is crazy.
You know what it is? They're clipping things mad out here, you know. The clippers, they're moving mad, bro.
But they're just going to clip after your disclaimer.
Facts. Alright, one established artist and one. Alright, when we say established artist, because there's levels to like what we deem established. Like, what's the barrier to entry as an established artist, and then what's the barrier to entry as up and coming?
Up and coming is like those 5 to 6 people that you'd put on Mad About Bars.
Okay.
That, you get me? The rest is...
Okay. And we're going mainly rap. Because can we go like... Alright, cool. Alright, this is what I'll do. If it was up and coming, I'm going Jim Legacy.
You are Jim Legacy, okay.
Because as an artist...
Amazing voice.
Honestly, like that guy is... But then there's
You only got one, bro.
But you know what it is? Only because I know the reason, because I want to say Catch as well. I think Catch is too cold. Actually, no, but you know what? It's different with Catch. We can
say Catch is established now, though.
Surely. Yeah, low key we can. Yeah. And also because, like, again, like, they're gonna say I'm biased, but then they can say I'm biased with Jim Legacy as well. He's from Lewisham as well.
Okay.
So Jim Legacy up and coming.
Yeah.
Established. Boy. Two seconds.
Hey, chat said you gotta stop saving people's feelings. Authenticity wins every time.
Let me tell you something, chat. Oh no! Don't you start. Alright, cool.
Voice of the streets, you get me?
No, do you know what I will say though?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know why, yeah, but I'm gonna go off energy, yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly think this artist, yeah, in terms of, remember, a label, we have to understand is a business too.
Yeah.
So as much as like you can be talented sonically, can we get to the bag too?
Okay. Don't say French. That's the easy answer.
I'm gonna say French the Kid.
Okay, I like that.
I'm gonna say French the Kid because you know what it is. I don't think many people understand the layers to his artistry. You know,
he's cold.
I'm not sure a lot of people actually understand Walkz creatively.
He's cold.
If you want to talk about, again, notice the two artists that I've just mentioned.
Yeah.
Again, like we're talking about. Think about the question. If you started a label, one up and coming, one established.
They could actually work together, you know. Ooh, I think French's vocals could work on a Jim Legacy song.
Crazy.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. Forget about it, man. Like again, but there's so many artists. Everyone knows there's so many artists that I would like. If I had a whole roster, it'll get silly.
I'm drawing you out for the next couple of questions.
Yeah, but I don't have to answer.
You don't. But you're the voice of the street, so you should.
But you know what? Again, that mantra. I might go on this stream and say I'm not even gonna hold that mantra, man.
You are the voice of the street.
I'm not holding.
You're forever the voice.
Do you know
of the
why?
streets.
Do you know why, Walkz? We have to be honest with ourselves, bro. Let's accept this, bro. I'm in my early 30s now.
You're a voice of the streets,
bro.
Just like I'll always be referred to as the Drill Simon Cowell.
Even if you don't like it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, cool,
you're the voice of the streets.
Okay.
What's your Grime MC Mount Rushmore?
Oh. This is so peak, you know.
All of the next couple questions are like this.
This is so peak.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Okay, you see me. This is how you know, man.
You got one more skip left.
One more skip left.
One more skip, innit? Alright, cool. I'm basing this off who I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah? Wiley's in there.
Okay.
Skepta's in there.
Yeah.
It's four. It's four, innit?
Four.
Yeah. Wiley in there. Skepta in there. Jamie's in there.
Serious.
See, this is where it always gets techie. Because the next two, like, it's always...
You have to choose one.
Unless okay, if I put one in the Mount Rushmore, an honourable mention.
Go ahead.
Dizzy.
Go forward in the camera.
Dizzy.
Yeah.
Honourable mention. Gets.
Ooh.
Again, I'm going off the grime MCs that I grew up listening to.
Yeah. Alright, cool. We got to show love to the producers, so
yeah.
Grand producer Mount Rushmore.
Ooh. Okay. Grand producer Mount Rushmore. Terror Danger.
Yeah, got. Did he pause? I'm sure I see something right. Let me double check.
Yeah, rest in peace. He did.
R.I.P. Terror Danger, man.
Yeah. Rude Kid.
Big up Rude Kid.
Terror Danger. Rude
Is he
Kid.
still on radio?
I'm not sure. I think he was on
Legend
Kids.
though.
Yeah. See, this is where it gets techie because I shouldn't really give a slot to someone like a Skeppy, but Skeppy's productions is dangerous.
You can
But,
though.
no,
You
but
can.
no, you know what? Let me be fair because he's already on my
Yeah.
MC. Dot Rotten,
Oh, legend.
and then if I do one more,
Young Dot, you know.
yeah, Young Dot for sure. And if I go one more, this is where it gets techie, man. This is where it gets techie because there's so many
So many greats.
greats. Oh, it's so weird. So many greats. All right, honorable mention. I'm doing an honorable mention. I'm doing honorable mention and the final slot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Final slot. I'm There's 2 honorable mentions I want to do. This is mad because see with the producers, it's different, you know. This is mad. Do I want to give it?
You're trying to be too political with
A
it.
little bit. Can you tell?
Yeah.
But I shouldn't really.
You
innit? 'Cause,
shouldn't.
like,
Just say what you
because I
need to
don't know
say.
if the Grime scene even care about.
You never, no,
about
but you
my-
never used to be like this, Kenny. Where you,
Those guys that run them up.
it's not like you're being negative.
Welcome to the world that I have to be a part of now.
You're not being negative though. You're not tearing nobody down.
You're right. Spiral.
Big up Sir Spiral. That's your 4th.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to honorable mention Z Dot.
Okay.
I'm gonna honorable mention. This is mad. Quickly, I don't wanna. Danny Weed.
Legendary. It's real deep, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny Weed, but you know, I guess you could put Danny Weed with Target. And you know what? Because I want to make sure. Yeah, nah, you know what? Because it will get silly.
Yeah, leave it
It'll
there.
get silly. It'll get silly.
Now, the next genre you've been a part of.
Yeah.
Because we could do this for actually. But your drill rapper Mount Rushmore.
No, you know, I knew this would come up. You know, I actually knew this would come up.
Again, Kenny's not being disparaging to nobody. He's just saying
I'm not.
his favorites of all time.
I'm not. I think with a drill Mount Rushmore, I can just go with who I listen to the most. And just keep it real. And also on my come up as well. Like these artists, they were also part. Trapo.
K-Trap, yep.
Digger.
Big up Digger Freeham.
Heady.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
this is where it gets techie because there's so many.
There's so many, but you got one more.
know,
You got
it's
to
mad.
choose.
And you know what it is? A lot of it is the impact as well.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I can't like. Yeah. Let me just go to who I listen to the most, man. Let me just go into who I'm listening to the most. That's the best way to do it. Because then if I just do that, it's easier. Jeez. Hey, yo, it hits different when you're part of the scene, though, innit? It hits different. It hits different. So I said Heady, I said Trapo, I said
Diggity.
Digger. I will go with.
I feel like Kenny has the names in his head. He just doesn't want.
I do have the names, but you see when you only have one slot, left. Remember, I know this is gonna get clipped.
Yeah, it's gonna get clipped. I'm gonna clip it.
No, don't clip this one. Clip the grand one. Or the grand producer's one. Clip that one. I don't mind if you clip that one. Yeah, this final slot, dangerous. Hey, do you know what? I don't even care. They're gonna think they're
just say what you gotta say.
Frosty.
There we go.
I don't know why
worry about that.
See, this is why sometimes you gotta check your playlist.
Frosty.
Do you know how many Frosty songs I got on my playlist, bro?
So there we go, chat.
Gets dumb.
Giggity, Heady, K-Trap, and Frosty. Joe Mount Rushmore. Big up Frosty.
Yeah, I know people are gonna look at the Frosty thing and
it don't matter.
But
Kenny's
I'm
Kenny.
telling you, see Frosty, he's influenced a lot of rappers in the drill scene. He has. Facts.
Cool. You're drill producer, Mount Rushmore.
Okay. Drill producer, Mount Rushmore. Obviously M1.
M1 on the beat.
Again, I'm gonna go more from the era that I come up with.
Yeah.
MK the plug.
MK, goated.
Ghosty.
Goated.
And I think for that final slot, and there's a couple of honourable mentions, I'll say Cons.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
he's had 2 careers, bro.
Yeah, but again, that shows how goated he is.
He is.
He keeps reinventing himself.
He
keeps reinventing himself. Shout out to obviously, BK. Every single time. Got a shout out to Yamaka. I got a big shout 808 Mellow. Like there's so many, like, again, I'm just coming. I think these are the producers that's had a lot of impact in my opinion.
Cool. I wasn't even gonna ask this one, but you might even skip this. But your rap, Mount Rushmore.
No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm skipping that one. This is the thing. Anyone that knows me knows me.
I wasn't gonna ask that one still.
Don't know. Or they'll have an idea.
This one's specific to you. You're UK DJ, Mount Rushmore.
Okay. UK DJ Mount Rushmore. Okay.
You can put yourself in this as well.
I'm not gonna put myself in UK DJ Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna be like the DJs that have influenced me a lot. I'm gonna say a big shout out Trevor Nelson.
Oh, goated.
Those who know most certainly know.
Pause, but if you don't know about the lick on MTV Base,
my gosh.
Yeah.
They apparently they shut down MTV Base. So mad on that.
None of us ever watch it anymore. So.
But it's crazy though, because when you're talking about that show there,
yeah,
that's heritage. Again, it's gonna mainly be radio DJs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we'll just say the radio DJs.
Okay, radio DJ Mount Rushmore. So Trevor Lawson.
Yeah. Charlie
Sloth.
You gotta put Charlie in there. Again, it's not gonna be specific to just rap. Again, a lot of people don't know Jenny Francis. She's old school legend. See, when it comes to R&B, slow jam world,
I think I remember.
Yeah, she's very important. And
was she on Choice?
No, she was. Yeah. Jenny Francis was on Choice. To be fair, and hey, right. I'm gonna leave the yeah, this last one it's hard to think of this last one. You know what? I'm gonna give my flowers to Target.
Yeah, DJ Target, man.
Yeah.
DJ Target. Cool. Yeah. And please do not be biased. Who is your favorite reactor?
Okay, but I can just see, this is the thing. When you start it like that, now it's gonna look like I'm biased because I got a few reactors that I like.
But who's at the top of the list?
Top. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do the ultimate top because there's so many. The ones that I actually check for.
I just need one, Kenny. One.
Why you just want one?
Just one, Kenny.
Just one.
One. You're
sure?
If you had a voice of the streets for watch session, forwarding, and you had one person to do the reaction for you, who are you picking?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh fuck.
It's you, because I know you're gonna be honest, and also, Walkz, I'm gonna be real. At a time when I didn't really have motion, you were still reacting to my stuff.
When was that? You always had motion.
Nah.
What?
Nah. I had to pick up the. You know what I'm saying? I had to pick up my motion.
Alright, cool. Let me reword it because it's from the chat, because I didn't get the answer. I was looking for, which reactor has the most impact for the culture? Because remember, there's John Denton, there's Dan and Kaz, Jens and Renz, Lead to the VI, Deep Speaks, me. Am I missing names? That's kind of like Bandwagon Bam.
Yeah, that's a Bandwagon Bam.
Any other names I'm missing that's kind of had a big impact?
I feel like you've mentioned mainly. I feel maybe I might. Do you know what? I think it's out of, in terms of impact.
Yeah.
In the culture.
Pick one, please.
Can't lie, man. I have to say, I'm giving you top three. I'm doing top three. I don't care. I'm doing top three. Yourself, Lead to the VI, Denzel Renz. I think impactful are the most impactful in my opinion, because if there's a tune that I rate and I need to look at someone's reactions, those are the first. Like, obviously not. I don't see Denzel Renz as much. I don't know.
Now they kind of stopped.
Yeah.
For a while.
But I remember.
Yeah.
There was a time where.
You have to give them the credit. They were the first ones out of the mandem to hit 100K still.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm saying. That's impact.
Yeah.
But in terms of consistency, you have to be looking at you and Lee. But also, Bandwagon Bam, obviously is consistent and all of that.
I can't wait to show them, because sometimes he doesn't have the motivation to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even though there's been times I've watched Bandwagon Bam react to my stuff, and the way he's skipping past my intros, boy, I used to think he didn't like me, you know. I was like there's been time where he's reacting to one of my videos. I was like, I swear there was one freestyle, I must have heard him say, blah 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 blah. Like, you must have said something mad, yeah. Like as if like cut. But you know what it is? I know people do that anyway, and I can live with that. But I used to feel like he didn't fuck with him, man. But shout him out though, because I think the reactors. Cool. You see the reactors for our scene, whether you're looking at, I don't know, drill, UK rap, whatever, they were the first. They were the real trailblazers that made the scene what it is. I think, especially in drill, because honestly, it was an ecosystem.
Yeah, it
was an ecosystem.
What a time.
We had. This is the thing. What a time! Like that's what I miss about that ecosystem.
Yeah,
because it was the producers. Some of the producers I've named earlier, plus the producers that I know that you're cool with.
Yeah.
Then you had the reactors.
Yeah. That
was another part of the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Like obviously engineers.
Yeah.
Shout out Fumes. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Sean D. Limitless.
Shout out Sean D. Limitless. There was an ecosystem there. Tweeko. Can't forget Tweeko.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how mad that is?
And Scratch
as well. Yes.
Scratch.
And then obviously DJs like myself, but obviously there's Bempa. Like, there's loads. Like, we had the actual ecosystem. So again, I'm gonna give it. Man. Yeah. Look, I can only go by who I check for, innit?
Let me give Deeps his credit also, because
Deep Sweets. Yeah.
At a time before I did reactions.
Yeah.
And I wanted to I wanted to listen, like, get the man's opinion.
Yeah.
But none of them had heard the songs. I go on YouTube. Deeps is there.
Hey, he's always quick to the reactions.
This is what I'm saying, and he's been doing it consistently for years before Manon's been doing it. I've been in this.
He's not
9 years now. Do you get it?
He's not slowed down once.
So we gotta give him his credit and his flowers, cause he even showed man that it's possible to do that. You get what I'm trying to say?
Facts.
A bit up to him. You pay attention to content creators?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? You don't have to say one. You can say a couple. Who's your favorite?
There's Arpnar J.
Okay.
he's funny. I think he's hilarious. Can't lie. But you see, I'm mixing a lot of the streamers with.
I put them in the same. Like, content creation is content creation, whether you're streaming or not.
Yeah, Sam Ham.
Big up my guy Sam Ham, man. Just at the. Did you see him?
No. I wasn't at Big Smoke. Okay. But shout out Sam Ham, up now Jay. Obviously Just Busy.
We are JB.
Yeah, JB's cold. See, this is mad when you got to think on the spot. It's like.
I know you're familiar with this one, Kai from South. Mueller Juice. Big up Mueller Juice.
Mueller Juice. Shout out Mueller Juice. Mueller Juice is doing his thing. Of course, like I like even the IRLs that everyone's doing, man. Tyreek Hyde.
Big up Tyreek.
Yeah.
Big up
PK.
Yeah.
Like I like where it's going.
We're finally getting our.
I think we're getting there. You know.
We're finally getting our little scene together, man.
I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
Like I think this is the beginning of something special with the streamers as well. I think, and you know what it is. It's like, I don't know. You can tell me if I'm bugging, but they seem a bit more united than when it's the artists and that. A little bit.
Yeah, because they just like a bunch of them linked up to do a football stream the other day, like an IRL one, where the bubble football thing.
Yeah.
Sam Ham, Mueller, Minty, Tyrone, LB, Diligent Cow, bare of them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm missing Brazzaville, bare of them linked up. So yeah, I feel like with the whole conversation around streamers in the UK not being lit, they kind of rallied together and, you know.
Yeah. It feels like there is a lot more unity. And you know what? It needs to be like that. To break ground in that streaming world. Because you see, them folks across the pond, man, the peas they're mashing.
Sam's been hooking up everyone with IRL toolkits and set.
See what I'm saying?
Sam
Shout
Ham's
to
the
Sam
GOAT,
Ham, man.
fam.
Sam Ham's like proper, genuine guy.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to do that.
He doesn't. I'm extremely proud of what he's achieving, man.
What are you saying? You trying to do the IRL thing?
You see me being a man from Tottenham, giving people your location live is a wild concept to me.
Yeah, but you know what it is? You got to look. I hear you.
It's a wild concept to me, bro.
Do you know what it is? Like the way you can elevate your content.
I
being
could.
On the ground like
no, I understand that. It would. You get me? I haven't got around to getting my head around that.
This
part,
is why you frustrate me when it comes to the production thing, man. This is what you say. Walkz, bro. Like, chat. Intervention, man. Intervention for Walkz right now, because this is what I take. You see, when we chop it up on DM or we're talking, this is always my thing with you, Walkz. I think you have the potential to really take, bro. You're a trailblazer in the reaction thing. Now in streaming, when it comes to everything to do with the scene that we love, UK rap, whatever. People check for you. People are tapped in. TikTok, like Twitch, like what are we doing there? Whoa.
We're getting there, bro. We're getting there. Obviously, remember, for 2 years I didn't have the studio. I still took a step back and I was just doing reactions.
Look. Shout out to Ace One. Walkz overthinks.
I do.
You do. That's your problem.
I do.
That's your problem.
I do.
That's it, you know.
I do.
You see overthinking?
I do.
That's gonna mess up your whole thing.
I do.
I'm telling you.
The IRL thing, I hear it.
You see when you're overthinking, there's gonna be a young Walkz, He's probably watching the stream. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, like, Walkz, your journey, you ain't even halfway through your journey yet. It's different co-signing the young Walkz when you're near the end of your journey.
I hear you.
Stop overthinking, bro.
I hear you, man.
Come on.
You're right, bro.
I'm just saying, because when we started the stream, you were telling me about giving me my flowers and all of that. Bro, one of the reasons why I wanted to forward to the stream is to give you your flowers, and at least, hopefully after the stream, you get some motivation.
I'm grateful, man.
And look, he says I'm grateful, and then next thing you know, he's just like,
No,
he's going to go back to overthinking.
Listen. I got a phone. This year, I've been a lot more active than I have been before. I got a phone call from Joe Grind maybe beginning of this year.
Said someone called Pops.
Yeah, my pops.
And even your Pops on stream. Do you know how entertaining that is?
Bro, I had to do it.
Shout out to Pops, man.
But yeah, like I got he G-checked me. He's like, bro, you're too comfortable.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? You need to pattern up. And I've taken that on board and I've tried to elevate what I'm doing, which is why you see me doing streams with people.
Yeah.
Before, man, I only done streams with reactors and my bedrooms.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing my dad on stream, my brother on stream.
Well, I even saw when you tweeted about getting Chip on stream and Chip was like, said you're gonna forward, no?
Yeah.
But you see, like, even you like shouting me, like, I was always gonna show love and pull up to the stream.
I appreciate that.
Like,
but this is me putting myself out there a bit more than I usually would have, because I like to stay in my circle.
I remember I was listening to you and Lee's podcast.
Yeah.
And you lot were talking about trying to adapt to being like playing that kind of part of the industry where you put yourself out there. Yeah. And it not kind of being natural to you lot for you lot to do that, because the industry is what it is, isn't it?
It's weird.
It's weird. It is weird. I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, and everybody's. It's like secondary school, bro.
Yeah. But shout out to Walkz 365. Walkz, your work rate's been crazy this year. Facts.
Hey man.
Facts. Speak on it.
I got 2 more questions that I can show you. So you be getting on to me for the stream. I got 2 more questions that I can show you some things.
Say this.
You're not gonna answer this.
Yeah, if
you're
you know,
top 3 mad about bars.
Nah, if you know, I wasn't gonna answer that.
I have to ask though.
Right, man,
I have to ask. But cool.
I can't answer that.
What's your thoughts on the UK versus USA too?
No, I'm not a fan. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Okay.
I can't lie. Do you know why? Because I've always been unapologetically for the UK. Mm-hmm. Don't get it twisted. Grew up. We had certain influences. We listened to couple. Let's be honest. We all grew up kind of listening to
Americans. Yeah.
Yeah, Americans. It is what it is. But I just honestly think where we are as a scene is so strong. Mm-hmm. What have we just been speaking about with the ecosystem? Yeah. Like, you know what it is? I even forgot. Even look at the ecosystem. If we're gonna keep on talking about streamers, yeah. In music. Yeah. I forgot to mention. There's people like Tanks, like there's people like Bouncer. They're doing their thing. A lot of people might be indifferent to how they feel about their commentary or content, but we're not gonna act like a platform is not being built.
Of course,
that is making people look over at what we're doing.
Of course,
it's the same with the artists, the producers, the reactors, and all of that. So if we got this going on over here, I don't know if I care that much about like trying to compete with over there when we already know them men have been there for longer. Yeah. In their ecosystems are much bigger, like, let's be honest, even if we was to have a UK versus US, let me ask you a question. Where does that even happen? Like, let's say if it was an event, like, you remember COVID times, like where it was versus TV. Let's say 5 of them and 5 of us. Where does that even happen where it's not biased to one side or the other? And how do you even judge it? Our scenes are just so different. Because to us, I'll be real, lyrically, I don't think that they understand how good our lyricists are over here. Bro. And how much better they actually are than a lot of them over there. Bro. But you know what it is? Because they're so biased, because they're in their bubble. Yeah. They're going to hear our accent and think, what are these lot talking about?
My TikTok comments to the reactions of this UK-US is a mess.
I bet it is. Shit show.
I hate it, bro.
Shit show. Because, you got bare ignorant people that's all up in there.
That's it. I hate it, bro. I absolutely hate it.
And obviously, everyone knows I'm always going to rep for the UK to the fullest. That's just always been my bag. I don't know. I don't know if we achieved much from that conversation. What do you think? Do you think we achieved much from it?
For me, yeah, it just went.
It went left.
It went left.
It turned into a civil war. It just got mad. It's mad.
Yeah, we did the most UK shit ever. Cause cool.
We just start fighting each other.
Skepta's trying to battle A$AP Rocky, ends up with Joyner Lucas.
I don't know how that even happens.
Cool. And then you got 50 man dissing Joyner Lucas. Why are you making Skepta look like he can't handle him?
Yeah.
Cool.
I know.
And then Ambush has got a real life gripe, and then turns it into an implosion.
Yeah, and it just gets mad. It's like, and you know what it is? I don't want to see that. I'll be real. It's something I just don't want to see. Like, it's because the thing is now it looks like we're back to square one and we didn't get anywhere. We got nowhere fast.
But then you see that there's people just like ignoring the fact, like Benny the Butcher doing a song with Blade Brown.
There you go. Do you get
what I'm trying to say?
There you go.
So yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my last question, man. I guess we get to sharing you these songs quickly. You
cool.
Get me?
So
you wanna play yours first?
You go first, actually.
You sure?
Yours first. Yeah. Let me get my folder ready.